This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. Today's podcast is titled Rednecks and Film People. So we're going to describe two people that are bigger than life characters that have had a very big impact on my life, and two of the people I love the most. And the quiz today is, if you text 773-766-5322, and you are the first to identify both of them, you get a $200 Amazon gift certificate. If you identify one of them and you're the first, you get $50. That's the rule today. So here's the setup. Throughout your professional life, your personal life, your business life, you end up getting to know certain people that just have big outsized personalities or just really interesting in their own way. They're characters, they're interesting. It is what it is. We've got some in our own family that will remain nameless here. But a couple I've come across over the years, went to law school with Barack Obama and Anthony Scaramucci, bigger than life characters, really interesting in all their different ways. Love them or hate them. I love them both personally. Don't necessarily love all the politics of Barack, but love them as people. And then there's a lot of other people, Nancy Temple, who went to law school with us as well, Harold Russell, who we grew up with, just different people that are bigger than life characters, and you come across them throughout your life. Today, the focus is on rednecks and film guys. So here's the setup for these two. One of them grew up in a very small town in Georgia where the only dry goods store was owned by the Harris family. Ultimately just celebrated a birthday, and redneck of redneck, sort of exactly the ruddy-faced Scottish type guy that you would look at and think redneck from the middle of northern Georgia. Made himself into, and really I give his mother credit for this and his dad, into a concert pianist, which is, somebody that plays the piano at the highest level, really remarkable for a kid from North Georgia. Then went on to Harvard Law School. And when I first met him at Harvard Law School, that was my moment I realized I was going to do just fine in law school, that this was going to be fine. All kidding aside, ends up being CEO of a huge family office, a lawyer by background, marries out, kicks the coverage, names a lake after his wife. He's sort of like a gentleman farmer type, Thomas Jefferson-ish. Well, not not completely, but you get the picture. And three amazing children and a great daughter-in-law. So that's sort of character one, rednecks of rednecks, and as bright as they come and fascinating, and really led to my comfort level at Harvard Law School, both socially and understanding I was going to be fine at Harvard Law School. The second person we'll talk about is another really remarkable character, and I tend to surround myself with idiosyncratic people that I just love. And this one is, in some ways more from the type of neurotic, anxious world that I come from, but a crazily good athlete, probably one of the greatest synagogue baseball players of all time and softball players of all time. His wonderful wife, four amazing children, including one of all things is going to Yale, which proves that whatever intelligence there was in that family comes from the wife's side. The wife is a brilliant person, great athlete, great runner too, and this one's going to run at Yale. The thing that I'll tell you about this person, I respect this so much. I've got another buddy like this named Howard Sucker that later in their professional life, in the 40s or 50s, started their own practices. This one built a crazily successful entertainment law practice, represented a number of Oscar-winning films. Simply remarkable what he has done with his professional career. I love both of them, both two of the most fascinating people that you'll ever meet. Again, today's episode, Rednecks and Film Guys, it's hard to find that compilation to put those two together, but we've done it here, Rednecks and Film People. Thank you for listening. Again, if you get it right, you're the first person, you get $200. If you don't get it right, but you get one of them right, you get $50. If you don't get either right, you're welcome to keep on listening, but you don't even get the steak knives from Glenn Ross. Thank you for listening. The text number is 773-766-5322. Thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. Again, thank you.